Did you know that D&D has a distinction between minor and major magic items? I'm sure you're already familiar with the rarity system, common, uncommon, rare, very rare, legendary, all that, explained in the Dungeon Master's Guide. Very simple. But there's also this kind of hidden distinction between minor and major magic items that wasn't really explored until Xanathar's Guide to Everything. And even after that, it basically was never mentioned again. So, the way that things are divided, minor magic items are things that are sometimes useful, but they're either consumables or they don't have a significant mechanical effect on the game. So, as an example, mithril armor. Like, and removing disadvantage on stealth, it's pretty nice, but it's not going to have a huge change to the game. Other permanent minor items, bag of holding, also, again, like very, very useful for players, generally doesn't have a direct mechanical effect on the game in any significant way. Potions, scrolls, necklaces of fireballs, I believe, those are all examples of minor items. Major items are things that have more of a clear mechanical impact on the game, so like your plus whatever weapons, your flame tongue, your wand of missiles, things like that. Frequently things that are going to have an effect on combat or on your numerical stats. So looking at the random magic item tables in the 2014 rules, you could see that some tables only had minor items, some tables only had major items, but the rules and the guidance for awarding magic items has never really made a good distinction between how many of those items should be minor, how many of them should be major. Going into the 2024 rules with the updated guidance on how many magic items a party is expected to get, like that magic item tracker is essentially setting the standard now. So there's no guidance on how many of those should be minor, how many of them should be major. So there will be parties that go towards more of those minor items, scrolls, potions, disposable single-use items, things like that. And there will be other parties that only go for those major permanent items. So your plus whatever weapons and armor, your wands, your staves of power, things like that. So without that clear distinction between minor and major items, we're going to see a lot of variance in how powerful parties are within the same system because there is no guidance on how to separate those two pools of items.